What's up, everybody? This is GreyMan here, and let me say what's up to everybody in chat and explain what I am doing live in the middle of the day. All right, so who do we got in here? We got Monty, Arkman, Monsters, Mama. Glad you could make it. Joe Morgan, what's up? Hutch, what's up, brother? And we got Prepper 101, Kim Bissett. So here's why I'm live. And if this camera shuts off, I have my backup camera here because I set this up on a whim. And yeah, kind of going through some issues, let's say technical issues. But as I said in chat, we prepare. What's up, Metal for Breakfast? Emily, Patriot 3%er, Isaiah's Granny, Natalie, Nikki, B Charming, Joe England, Hutch 3%er. I'm just reading random chat. Kevin Grip, what's up? All right, so the main reason behind this chat, Melissa Dove, how you doing? Prep for it, what's up? Van Life with Gina. Man, people are just rolling in here. I didn't know if, I thought maybe everybody would be at work, but so what I did was what's up, David Green? I looked at YouTube right before, like 10 minutes ago, and I saw, what's up, Sins Blue Diamonds? I'm trying to make sure I don't miss anybody. I'm doing good, Joe. I'm doing good. And nobody was live. There's no premieres. There was no videos. And Papa Prepper did a video just a few minutes ago, and it made me think I need to do my giveaway video. And I was like, man, I keep on forgetting because I broke 4,000 subs. Thanks to you guys, of course. So, yeah, I hear you, Kevin. What's up, Frank Brown? Texas in the house, Independent Marine. So I decided to go live, do a bit of Q&A, and show what I'm doing for you, the subs, as a thank you for having the 4,000 subs, for finally hitting that number. And the weird thing is YouTube evidently does not like it, because I hit like 4,028, 29, and I'm back down to 4,020 or something like that. But it is what it is, and it really doesn't matter. At least to me, it doesn't. You know what I mean? Because it's about the content, and I'd love to have more subs, and because we get the message out more. What's up, CC? What's up, Alicia? But anyways, so that's the gist of it. And also, for you members that are in chat, we are one member away. What's up, Faithful? We are one member away from doing the member-only giveaway as well. We have 19 members. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. Really appreciate it. So, I just want to let you guys know I haven't forgotten about you. We got 19 members. Once we hit that 20, it's game over, and we're going to be doing that giveaway there. And if you've watched my previous lives or any of my other videos, you guys should know what I'm giving away. It's going to be some nice stuff. And I might even spice it up a little bit more as well. So that being said, so what I'm doing for the 4,000, breaking the 4,000 mark, is I'm going to be giving away, some people may call it a get home bag. Some people may call it a bug out bag, but it's the bag that I use on a daily basis. Like my bug out bag's way over there, but I got my get home bag here. And, Jason, you didn't have to do that, brother, but I truly appreciate you, brother. I figured you might be at work too. So, let me just kind of, dive right into it and kind of show you the bag. Now, when I show you the bag, I do have patches and all my stuff on it. So it doesn't come with that. It's just going to be the bag itself. And what I'm going to do to kind of cut out all the shipping time and all that stuff like that is after this video is done, what's up, Hutch? Okay, so I guess we're there. So I'm going to have to do the member only giveaway here soon, and I will do a special live for that, or not a special. I'll do a special video, or I'll do something to go over that. But so anyways, what we're gonna do. Oh, I'm getting lost in chat. I get sidetracked so damn easy. It's entertaining, isn't it? But anyways, I had a lot. I usually do my medical Monday. And I got a lot of stuff going on with the wife and some other stuff. And I wish I could show you my desk with all my research material that I got going on here to make sure that I give you guys great info, and correct info. But I'm going down a tangent. Back to the giveaway. So what I want to do with the giveaway, I'm going to do it really random. You know, I like to use the Lady Catherine. Welcome to Grey Gang. Thank you so much, Lady Catherine. You are awesome. Truly appreciated. And that's why I'm doing the member only giveaway and this giveaway, because I want to give something both to both sides of the things. You know, because you guys are supporting the channel, so the member giveaway is going to be a little bit more pricier. Not to take away from the bag that, because like I said, this bag that I'm going to give away for you guys in general is a solid bag. I wear it every day. I use it every day. Every time I'm out doing my Geared Up Wednesdays, this is the bag that's with me. So anyways, let me get to that. Like I was saying, the bag that I'm going to show you is the bag that you're going to get for whoever wins, whoever that lucky win is. And look, here we are. Technical difficulties. Now I'm switching this camera. Let me switch this over here because I had a feeling that was going to happen. I have no idea what's going on with my DLSR, but I'm here. Monsters Mama, welcome to the Grey Gang. Salty Gal 55, Grey Gang. Wow, this is overwhelming. This is very overwhelming. I didn't expect to do my live and go this way. My camera's all crooked. I do apologize. I'm going to try to play with that there, but I had the backup camera because this is why we prepare. I have no idea what's going on with my other camera. Anyways, hopefully you guys can see this. I want to show you the bag that I'm talking about so you guys can kind of get an idea. At least, you know, you can see the size of the bag. It's a 40L. You know, I have it pretty packed. This is my get home bag. Hopefully you guys can still hear me because I'm far away from the mic, but this is my get home bag. And let me get that in frame. And I will put some more information on the community tab about this bag. And I'm, you know, this is just something I want to give. It's something that I've used. It's something that I've used, and I have put Natalie Matney. It's down right below the video. It'll say join. If I have any, what's up, Grim? If I have any mods, maybe you guys can explain it to Natalie how to join the member only thing. It's a join tab right below the video that I have. But sorry, I want to get back to what I'm talking about. So that's the bag, and I'm going to put some more information on the community tab about it. Because I'm super appreciative of all you folks, you know, that have been watching the videos, that you guys comment on the videos, that you guys do so much here on the channel, and I want to give back. So that being said, that's the bag that's going to be given away. And the reason I want to give that bag away and not just some random bag is because, like I said, this is the bag that, that I use every single day. I'm in and out of it on every time I go out on a hike, every time I go anywhere. It's always in my car, except for now, because I wanted to show it to you guys. So thanks, Grim. I really appreciate that, brother. So that's why I want to give someone else the bag that I'm using, because I find it. Thanks, Joe England, for welcome to the G Spot, brother. And like I said, you can thank Angry Prepper for that one. So that's the reason I want to give away that bag, because I have tested it. I have used it. I have beat the crap out of it. I'm, you know, the zippers, the seams, like I said, it's in great condition. Like I said, it's a 40L. If you guys are familiar with those terms, that's just how much, you know, how much room is inside that bag. I use it for a get home bag. Some people may use it for a bug out bag. It all depends on you, the person, how much weight you're going to carry, what you're going to put in there, the size of, you know, your stature and whatnot. Because, you know, there's a rule when it comes to bug out bags. And I'm pretty sure most of you guys know that, or at least I would hope so. Some people say 20%. Some people say 30%, which I like to watch bug out bag videos. Like Grim and Papa Prepper did a bug out bag off, if you want to call it that, yesterday. And it was really intriguing to see what folks have in their bags. You know what I mean? Because let's say you're a 110-pound man, but you have a, you know, 75-pound bug out bag. There's where you're going to run into issues. And also with bug out bags, you know, you want to have, you got to worry about the weight on your footwear. So, you know, if you were wearing, let me see if I get this right. If I wear boots that come up past my ankles, because you have mid calves and you have full length boots, and I use the mid calves when I'm wearing that because it's very light, or at least for me it is. Joe Morgan, yes, I did get the email. I appreciate that, brother. Thanks so much. What's up, Patricia? Man, there's a lot more people surprised in here than I expected. Prep for it. Welcome to the Grey Gang. You guys are I'm getting distracted. And I'm going to lose my train of thought as always. What's up, Mojo Man? CJ 1975. So you know, because if you wear flip flops and Mellow Nomadic Adventures, hi GreyMan, Van Lamborghini sent me glad. Hey Mellow Nomadic, how are you doing? Patricia Clark. I don't know why that was held for review. There are some weird. I've been hearing rumors of YouTube bots moderating folks' stuff. Running Bear Ranch all the way from Cali, awesome. So again, I'm losing my train of thought trying to pay attention to chat, but that's part of a live. You got to be focused on multiple things at one time. So, anyways, so with the giveaway, what I want to do is, and I know everybody's in here right now, but what's going to be easiest for me, and I think that works because I don't know if I can take this chat and use it in the program that we use to pick. It's a random comment picker. You know what I mean? And you guys have seen it. I've done it on the first giveaway I ever used, and like I said, I will go over it. Maybe even here. Let me see something. Let me see something here. Let me see if I have it saved. Because I know I keep stuff saved in here. And pardon me for not paying attention. I'm pulling up a screen, so I will not be able to see chat at the moment. I know I have it here. There it is. Got it. All right, I'm going to just pull it up basically so that you guys can see it. Let me share my screen real quick. And it's just going to be a quick share just so that you guys can see what I'm seeing. So see this right here. This is the comment picker. And you guys have probably noticed this. If you guys have been on other people's live streams or videos, you guys have probably seen this floating around when they do a giveaway. But that's how it works. You put the URL to the video in here. And, you can set some settings in here, and then you will, get past all this ads, and then you'll click this, and it'll pick up a random comment, and that will be the winner. Now, from your guys' opinion, do you guys like that option? Do you guys like that option for me to use when it comes to picking a winner? I'm just curious, you know what I mean? Because I want to make things as fair as possible. Thank you, Grim, for that. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think is that the best way to find a winner for us? You know what I mean? Because what we're going to have to do, because I don't think that I can use the chat that's in here. Okay. Yes. Everybody's saying yes. Awesome. I appreciate that. I don't think that I can use the chat from here and put that in the comment picker. At least I've had that try to do that, before. Sorry, I'm looking at chat and something's weird going on. Maybe we'll have to time that person out. I don't know. Never seen the name before. It happens, guys. Sorry. So it seems like you guys feel like that way. So after this video is done, if you can just put just any comment below this video. I'd appreciate it if you share the video either on let's say a community tab or other social media let's try to let's try to blow this channel up. Let's try to break the YouTube algorithm, so let's do that. I think that'll be fun. Joe Morgan, I got you, brother. So that being said, we're going to use the YouTube comment picker. And like I said, after this video is done or after this live's done, anybody who wants to participate in the giveaway, just put a comment under the video and I'll wait a week. I'll give everybody 7 days. And then next week, I will do another live and announce the winner live on YouTube. I think that will be fun. And then hopefully maybe we can even get, possibly get, the winner to hop on with me and so on and so forth. That might be fun. I don't think I've ever seen that. So I think that'll be awesome. So there's really not too many rules with it. I mean, you have to be subscribed to the channel, of course. You have to like the video, which just makes sense. And the benefit is if you can share the video. And what I mean by sharing the video, just so I can clarify, is share this video, this live, which is weird. I guess I'm doing it a little bit weird, if that makes any sense. And sorry, there's some stuff going on here. We have a jokester. in here. I'm glad I have some mods. Matter of fact, I might even do it myself. Thanks, Grim. You are on point, brother. I have no idea what's going on with this. It's just must be one of those days. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by some weird stuff that is going on in the chat. Thank you, Van Life Regina. I really appreciate the super sticker. You are awesome. Hopefully I've clarified what you guys need to do. Just so, and I'm going to reiterate it just to make sure, because I've been getting distracted of what's going on. And I do apologize. I had no idea that there was going to be some weird stuff going on in chat. Usually the chats run pretty smooth. Write it all down and pull from a hat. Yeah, Hutch. I mean, what if I have 100 people that are involved? That might be challenging, but you never know. Maybe we'll do some different things with it. Grim. All right, Grim, give me 1 second, guys. And let me grab my phone. I put it way over there by my stuff. Be right back. Don't you guys just love lives? How they can just go wild at any time, man. I can if you, yeah, sure, I'll do it. He might get upset with me, but I'll do it. Has he ever been one on any channel? This ought to be interesting. Wait till the next time he texts us, but I got you, Grim. I did it because I love you, brother. All right, hold on. Let me see. I saw something. Someone had a question. Sorry, I'm retarded to work on YouTube comment section properly. Yeah, so if he asks me why, I'm gonna throw you under the bus, Grim, and say it was all Grim. So anyways, so if I think that would, where did I leave off before I got sidetracked? Leave a comment under the video, like the video, be a subscriber, and share the video. And what I mean by share the video is, like I said, some people like have a community tab, some of us don't, you know, so you can share it there. Some of the creators may want to share it, you know what I mean, just to get more people involved on their channel. Involved in my channel as well. You know, like Van Life with Gina, she's always doing shout outs. She's an awesome person. If you guys don't know who Van Life with Gina is, go check her channel out. You know, a lot of people they focus on the prepping community, and there's so much more to the prepping community. You have bushcrafters, you have survivalists, you have gardeners, you have homesteaders, you know, you have the van life crew, the RV crew. There's a lot of folks out there that we all prepare as a whole. So anyways, and that's what I mean. So sharing, you can share it on Facebook. You can share it on Instagram. You can share it on Twitter. And I know some of you guys may not have Facebooks, may not have Twitters, but you also may have a MeWe or some other account, just to give a lot of folks an opportunity to come over here, see what GreyMan is about, and maybe we can break this algorithm and blow up YouTube. If you get what I'm saying. And I probably shouldn't have said the word blow up YouTube, but blow it up. Everybody knows what I mean. I don't mean anything explosive. I just mean, you know, the algorithm itself. Yeah. But anyways, guys, so that's the gist of it. Now what I wanted to do is it's in the afternoon. I don't know who's available. I don't know who wants to do anything, but I kind of wanted to just talk to some of you folks and do a Q&A. And hopefully everybody got the gist of it. If you guys don't have any questions in regards to the giveaway, please email me. My email is available under every single video. You can find my email. It's GreyManPrepping@gmail.com. Really simple. Shoot me an email if you have questions. And like I said, I'm going to put something in the community tab. I'll probably put a picture of the bag without all the stuff on there. I'll take one from where I purchased the bag at, and I'll take it from there, and then I'll put some information under there for folks. What's up, Papa Prepper? And it's your fault that I'm doing this live, because I watched your video and you had said something about a giveaway, and it popped in my head, and I was like, you know what? I need to do this. I'm running low on time today. I got about an hour and a half or so to spend with folks. So I said, let me just run live and just talk about the giveaway. Now, since I have a few of you folks, I will do that for you. So let me move on my books. I've been doing a lot of research because I got some good stuff coming for the channel. And usually my other camera works and I have better quality video, but from my understanding, the sub says it doesn't matter. It's about the content, which I truly respect that. So for the other subs that are out there that have joined the GreyMan Prepping membership tab. So I wanted to show you guys, because there's a bunch of you guys that just joined today, what I'm going to be giving away over there on the membership tab. And these are going to kind of be like an EDC for some folks, knives. So the smaller one is going to be the Gerber Strong Arm, which is that one there. It's full tang. These are solid knives. I wouldn't steer you wrong, man. You guys can even look up, I'm going to be doing a gear review on some of these here soon. This is the Gerber Strong Arm. I love this knife. It's very lightweight. The grip is solid. The grip is solid when it comes to it. And because it has like this little texture to it. So that's why one of the reasons. So that's more of the smaller, well, in my hands it looks small, but it's actually a pretty decent knife. Like I said, it's full tang. And I'm not going to go into the gist of it because I'm going to be doing a review on these knives. I'm going to be running the Gerber Strong Arm versus the Beast, the Becker BK2. This will be the other knife that I'm going to be throwing in the member-only giveaway. If you see that, that is a 1/4 inch right there, Crovan steel. This is a beast. You can use this as an axe. You can use this, not like literally an axe, but like a tomahawk. You know what I mean? It can chop wood. It is a solid thing. This blade is extremely thick. People have used it for pry bars. I've watched some previous videos on this thing years ago where people have literally smashed this thing in every possible way. But again, I'm not going to go too deep into it. I just kind of wanted to show you guys those blades so that you guys can see for the members that have joined today what's going to be offered up in the member-only giveaway. So we have this giveaway that we're doing, and then we have the thanks, Homestead Oss. I appreciate that. Gotcha, Grim. I know you're looking for the SE5, Grim. So, talk to me more about that. Like I said, I can work something out for you, brother. If you're really looking for that. Yeah, Metal for Breakfast. I think they're both solid knives. Sorry, guys. I'm just kind of trying to catch up with chat real quick and make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, I know. I know, Joe. I can be awkward, but that's what makes the channel entertaining. Killjoy, in order to get involved in that, brother, you got to be part of the member only thing, brother. And Killjoy, I love reading your comments, man. You are entertaining. And I watch you on other channels too, man, when you're talking in your comment sections, and I like reading the stuff that you say. It's pretty funny. What's up, Greg? So evidently most folks looks like they do enjoy Mellow Nomadic Adventures. Yes, this is not the normal day I go live on usually. So here's my schedule for folks that are just curious. So on Sundays, I do the Sunday shift report. On Mondays, I usually do the Medical Monday, which is pre-recorded video that I do in regards to medical stuff. Just to kind of give you a preview, something I'm working on. Let me grab it real quick. I'll be right back. I got stuff all over the place. So a lot of you guys have seen my IFAC video that I did where I broke down my IFAC and what's in it. But a lot of you guys have asked if I have a full-size medical bag. And no, I don't expect everyone to run with a full-size medical bag. It can be very pricey. There's a lot of equipment in there. But people have asked me to go through it. And so I've been tearing apart my old medical bag and building a new one, and I kind of want to go over that down the road on Medical Monday and kind of show you some cool stuff. This is my full-size medical bag. And some of you folks may like, well, Grey, how are you going to wear your bug-out bag, and how are you going to carry all that stuff? Well, to be honest with you, the goal is to bug in. But as if if you're bugging in and there is a bad scenario, let's say someone throws I think Angry said this the other day on Grimm's, someone throws a Molotov cocktail at your home and it is burning down. You can't stay in your home and you need to bug out. So this is something that I keep in my vehicle. The reason why is because you just never know when you're going to need it, and it's already there. Hopefully, like I said, there's so many scenarios I can run down in regards to having so many bags and so many stuff. But the reason it's in a bag is because I can grab it and go, and I have everything possible that I need in here for a more major medical situation other than just the IFAC, because the IFAC is kind of more based. It's a trauma kit based for an individual, if that makes sense. This is more for family and MAG members, and MAG is what they call a mutual assistant group. Let me just kind of pop this open for you real quick. And kind of give you an idea of what I mean by this bag. You know, if you look at the bag, it's a different format. Let me make sure I'm in thing here. It's a different format than a normal standard bug out bag. If you can see, you know, med supplies here, and then it's broken down with other stuff like that. And like I said, it may be overwhelming. And I'm going to go over this, like I said, down the road. Hey, what's up, Christy? And I'm trying to move through this quick so that you guys, to kind of show you just a brief overview of this bag. It has a lot of storage space for a lot of different things. You know, I even have an owie section, and I'm not going to be able to show all this, but I mean, this bag has everything. I even keep, you know, bottles of, this is saline. I don't know if it'll come up on camera, but there we go. In this bag, and I'm going to throw this on the ground, but as you can see, you know, you have stuff like CPR stuff. Being that it's Medical Monday, I figured I'd throw some of that in there. You know what I mean? Right, Killjoy? You know, this is my blood pressure cuff, and, you know, pulsometers, stethoscopes, trauma bandages. I mean, there's just a ton of stuff in there. And believe it or not, it's very lightweight. Yeah, Joe Morgan. I do have a bunch of that stuff in there too, because there's so much when it comes to, yes, saline does expire. I mean, so saline has an expiration date on it. Dig more into it, Sean, because they say a lot of things expire and it goes way past the expiration date in regards to that. You know what I mean? Like that saline there expires in 2022 of December. But I've had saline that I've used because I use it. There's two different types of saline. Let's per se, I use that saline for wound wash. And there's, you know, saline that you would put in an IV for hydration and other purposes like that. And I don't want to jump into the IV thing too much because it gets complicated. I have a background as a medic in the military, and have also been you know, a health aide and a bunch of other stuff in my past and history. These are just things that you learn. Now, that being said, I always tell folks, especially on Medical Mondays, you know, that I tell you, if you can, take a class. To me, the best way to become familiarized with stuff, and, you know, because a lot of people take survival classes, a lot of people take firearms training classes, but take some medical classes, you know, get involved in either CPR or trauma training or something like that. There's stop the bleed classes. There's all kinds of classes that you can sign up for. And people always ask me, well, where do you find these? And I said, you can find a lot of them if you reach out to, I've reached out to the local fire department, local sheriff department, other organizations that hold stuff like this that I didn't even know held stuff like this. But you can Google it in your area and you can find people that hold classes. And believe it or not, some of them are not that expensive and some of them are, depending on the type of class that you're looking for. But it would help you and try to keep your certifications up to date if you can, once you get involved in these classes. Just because there's always new knowledge coming out yearly when it comes to stuff. Prep for it, you are correct. Once it's open, it's no longer sterile. And that's with a lot of stuff. That is with a lot of stuff. No problem, Sean. And Kaylin Strain, you are correct. Kaylin, are you a nurse or something like that, out of curiosity? You don't have to answer if you don't want to. I'm just curious. You seem to know a lot of information. And Christ is the answer that, yeah, the Red Cross would make another possible place where you can get information at and go at stuff like that. Yeah, man. And prep for it. I agree. You know, it's in everybody's best interest to take refresher course. Okay, Kaylin. Awesome. Thank you. I was just curious because you seem to have some knowledge there as I was reading the chat there. But so that being said, I think it's very important in regards to the medical side of prepping. A lot of people kind of they get band-aids and they get, some stuff. But if you looked at that bag, man, I got burn creams, I've got, triple antibiotics, there's a whole list of stuff. And I made a video about medications that you should prep. If you go in some of my videos and you haven't seen it, these are medications I feel that you should prep and stock up on. Now, a lot of people are going to ask, stuff about, stuff like amoxicillin and sulflexin, and there's a bunch of those medications that are prescription only. There are ways around it. I'm not going to dive into it because YouTube hates it when you talk about stuff like that. But you can find it. You can email me and I can give you that kind of information. Melonomatic. Thank you. I appreciate that, Melonomatic Adventures. So you can email me. I got two questions for you. When are we going to set up a local mag group, and when do you want to do a Joe? You're gonna have to reach out to me. I think you know where I'm at. We can definitely go into that and do some more stuff. Talk about training and stuff like that down the road. It's cool to have some subscribers here that are actually local that I actually interact with. But so anyways, so when it comes to prescription medications, stuff like antibiotics and stuff like that, do your research. I'm not telling you what or what not to do, but there is options around the whole stuff. I'm just trying to be very careful. I love my channel and I don't want to lose my channel for something stupid I may have said. I do have a backup channel if that ever happens, and I do back up all my videos. Oh, prep for it. So you're a CNA, certified lifeguard, advanced, and the School of Hard Knocks. Yeah, agree. Yeah, pain management. Joe, there is so much that you can go into when it comes to the medical side of things. Yeah, Patriot Nurse has some great videos out there. The Skinny Medic has great videos out there. And these guys have been doing it for quite some time, way longer than I've been doing YouTube. Killjoy, yes. When I went into the Army, my MOS at the time as a medic was a 91 Bravo, but then they reclassified it to a 68 Whiskey, which is what everybody is familiar with now. Independent Marine, any first aid is better than no first aid. I'll give you that, brother. And people always ask me, when it comes to an IFAC, and specifically the CAT tourniquets and the SWAT T tourniquets, I go to North American Rescue. And the reason I do this is because I'm looking at the other camera, not even thinking that camera's on and this camera's off. The reason I say North American Rescue is there's some trusted brands because you don't want something to fail. Now, I know some people will use belts and other forms and stuff like that, and there's reasons why they make tourniquets. Just as anybody in the chat that knows has been in the medical field, they're made for specific reasons. And like I said, do your research. The SWAT T, what I like, and Arkansas Living has discussed this prior, is the Cat 7s are a little bit more, they're larger, they're made for adults, but the SWAT Ts can be used for children, and hopefully no one would ever have to experience something like that where they would have to use a tourniquet on a child, but it's better to have it than not, if that makes sense. Dr. Burns, Nurse Amy, I have seen her material. Good stuff. And that's what's great about YouTube. There's a lot of great comment creators outside of the prepping field of things too that do talk about medical stuff. I'm a little bit leery with it because, like maybe say, if I was a registered nurse, maybe I'd give out more information, but there's still a lot of liability issues because some people may take what you say or apply some of these techniques in a wrong manner, and you just never know what can happen. So it's better to kind of like be careful with anything. What's up, Prep Your Steed? No, Busted Beak. You can train with your Cat 7 tourniquet. I do it all the time, but I show my wife. I've showed my daughter. I've showed some friends. It's not going to mess it up, man. At least if you have a durable, solid Cat tourniquets. I hope that you would train with it. You know what I mean? To be honest with you, because then you want to become super familiarized with those tourniquets. Yeah, Joe, since you've experienced that, then I've had some instances where I've had some bad situations as well. I've because Joe's saying that he had to do some CPR on a small child, where they stopped breathing. Yeah, man, it's a scary thing when it comes to children. It's just because you also get that fight or flight, and some of you guys who might have been in either the military, or let's say like Jason is a firefighter, or some other folks that are out there in these high energy fields when things happens, be it let's say you're in law enforcement, stuff like that. You learn how to keep calm in high stress situations. But I've noticed even people who have the training, things still happen. There's some things that will either turn your stomach or freak you out. But all I can suggest is try to remain calm in any traumatic experience, be it something medical or be it something, let's say you're in a storm or a hurricane or a tornado or something like that. Yes, it's very scary, but the more calmer you are, the better decisions you are going to make. Prep your steed. Okay, you drove ambulances. Okay, so you've seen a lot of stuff. See, and that's what I love about this community. There's so many good people in the community that have backgrounds that and love to share their information. It's great. Yes, Leslie, staying calm is a must, and that comes with almost any situation. And some people might think this is weird, but people who practice meditation, there's also combat breathing techniques. There's a lot of things you can do to try to combat, fear, anxiety, and things that may, things. And I say this with a grain of salt because also you never know. Once you're put in that situation, you may handle it differently than that you train for. But at least if you train for it, you have at least you have an inclination of what to do, and hopefully that training will kick in, if that makes sense. Yeah, Busted Beak. My one of my good friends is a retired sheriff, and he's told me some stories. Things that have really messed him up. In the head. Dealing with stuff like that. Because they come on all kinds of traumatic scenes. Yeah, combat breathing is, like I said. Oh, awesome! I appreciate that, Christy Klinger. Does Prep Your Steed? Do you have a channel? And I should know this, right? There's just a lot of channels out there, and being a creator myself, it gets complicated trying to watch everybody's stuff, if that makes sense. I do try to watch and catch up on things in the evening. Sometimes my wife will, she needs my attention. You know what I mean? She's like, hey, I know what you're doing is important, but I need your time as well. All right, Prep Your Steed. I am going to make sure. Let me pull you up while we're sitting here. I want to make sure I follow you real quick and I don't forget. There you are. All right, you have a new subscriber. Just subscribed. Yeah, Christy, and that's rough. Like I said, it is tough, and that's the reason I'm doing the live today, because I'm very restricted on the amount of time that I have. I have about an hour and a half, and I don't have enough time to fully produce and edit the video that I wanted to do. So I'm going to put that on for next week. And I don't like to rush things. That's the thing, is I don't want to rush, doing a video, especially about medical stuff or anything that I actually do, because I want the content to make sure it's correct and the information is relevant to the channel. I don't want to just throw it all together and make it sloppy, if that makes any sense. And, and I know this video is more about the giveaway, and hopefully everybody got the gist of that. So, but I will probably do something in the community tab. But I just want to say I really appreciate, I have 60 people here in the middle of the day. In the middle, what is today? Today is what? Yeah, Monday. So it's usually most folks are at work. But sometimes it's hard to get a live going because there's a lot of folks doing lives. And before I did this live, I went on YouTube, and like I said, I did not see anything. There was no content out there. There was no, at least in my realm of subscriptions, there was nobody going live. There was no premiere. So I figured I would jump in, because I think several folks have premieres going on. I think at 5 o'clock, I think Jason, the Angry Prepper, has something going on at that point. Matter of fact, let's just do this. And so I can not look like a fool and be correct. It looks like Prepping Outside the Box just put up his goat. Patriot 3%er just put up something. Who else do we got here? That's my gear review guy. I know I have. There we go. Yes. So the Angry Truth premieres at 5 p.m. and it looks like an interesting premiere. So I'm definitely going to be there. Yeah, Joe. Luckily, it's my day off. I have 4 days off. Sorry, I'm just looking at the chat real quick. RT, what's up? But anyways, so I'm heads into chat. I think I that's kind of my spiel on things. Did I end up finishing my my schedule? If I didn't, I'll go over it real quick because someone asked, what's my schedule, what's my live schedule, I think, which was Mellow Nomadic Adventure. So again, Sunday I do a pre-recorded. It's called a Sunday Shift. I've been doing premieres with it, kind of experimenting with that on the Sunday Shift report because I like to read your comments and interact with you folks. Mondays, Medical Mondays. Tuesdays at 9 p.m. I do interviews with other creators or whoever happens to be out there that wants to jump on, that emails me. Lately, I've been doing a lot of homesteaders. So that's Tuesday at 9 p.m. Wednesdays, I do my gear reviews, and I have to catch up on these gear. And I might even start bleeding over onto some other days and do some other pre-recorded stuff with the gear because I have a lot of stuff I need to go over, which makes great because there's a lot of content to create, but there's a lot of things I want to show you guys in regards to gear. Some affordable options, some more pricier options. It gives you a look at, the difference between the two. I have a Silky saw. I have a, what is it called? Ozark Trail saw. And we're going to put both of those to the test and see where it goes. Now, some of you guys may may not care, they may not want to see it, which is fine, but I just wanted to show there's a lot of preppers out there that are looking for gear and they're wondering, when they go to their local Walmart and they're like, and they buy some of this stuff, some of it's good and some of it's not. And that's the whole idea behind Geared Up Wednesday, is kind of going over different gear and talking about different options that you could possibly use. I enjoyed doing the Dollar Tree challenge. I learned that, there's Dollar Tree has some great stuff, but it also has some crap, unfortunately. But for food, I think the Dollar Tree is really awesome. I picked up a lot of stuff and I'm going back. I'm going back to get some of the stuff that I did come across, when it comes to the food and the stuff like that. What's up, Lazarus Homestead? I'll probably put a thumbnail up this evening. Once I confirm, I'm supposed to have an interview with a certain homesteader tomorrow at 9. But we emailed back and forth for quite some time, and then I haven't heard from him since. But I think we're supposed to do it. I will double check. If not, I will find other folks because there's always someone out there that wants to jump on with me and kind of go through the interview process. What I like about doing the interview process on my channel is I try to bring other folks for you guys. Some of you guys may know some of these people, some of you guys may not, but I like to dig in their heads in regards to their knowledge and things that they do and kind of on a personal get to know some of these folks. Chicken and rice. Yeah, I haven't had, I had a small breakfast and I haven't had lunch. I just haven't had time. I don't even know what time it is. We're at 3:15 Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, no, thrift stores are great. Also yard sales, flea markets. There's a lot of places that you can find good stuff. And that's the cool thing about prepping is, diversifying where you get some of this stuff at. Andy over at Prepper Now, he gave me some great ideas in regards to stuff like that. He does. I didn't even know it was a thing still. What is it called? Craigslist. I haven't been on Craigslist in years, and now I'm on Craigslist because he found a lot of good stuff on Craigslist that people either buy or trying to get rid of or who knows what. But you can find some good stuff on there. Even eBay, just be careful with eBay. Make sure that they have a good ratings and stuff like that when you look for stuff. Yeah, man. I found some good stuff at yard sales. Surprisingly, it's weird how you find stuff. Christy, it'd be cool if it did. Let me dig into that and I'll get back to you. I think I have your email. Because I don't know if I thought we shipped to the UK one time. I just don't know. I know usually when we do international shipping with stuff, we pass the shipping cost onto the consumer because it can be pretty pricey. Yeah, agreed, Kaylin. Thinking outside the box is definitely key. Cadbury mini eggs for breakfast and lunch so far. They do taste good, Lazarick. But I don't know how healthy it is. Yeah, fake book marketplace. Yeah, there's some good stuff there. You're right, Independent Marine. Time to do a matchmaking live stream. You're gonna do a matchmaking live stream right now, Grim? Oh, okay. I get what you mean. I'm thinking matches. Like I'm really thinking like here's what I'm thinking, Grim. I'm thinking you're talking about like matches. But I get what you mean. All right, Christy. Yeah, I just figured I'd throw that out there because I'm pretty sure we've done it in the past. But as you probably well know, because I know even shipping to Alaska can be very pricey. Rudy had told me don't send him stuff like food and stuff because it could be because it could be very expensive. It costs more than the item itself. All right, Grim, I got what you're saying, man. It was funny. I was confused for a minute. That's great. So, folks, we are at 47 minutes. I have another 20 or 30 minutes available. Christy Klinger, I don't think we do. We have a website, but it hasn't been updated. And being that we're trying to do, all right, Mojo man. MeWe has a thing too. I didn't know that. I didn't know you can buy stuff on MeWe or through their marketplace. Grim did a gas show this morning. Is it Grim's chair? You know, Grim was doing a video one time, man. I was at work and his chair made some sort of sound, bro, and I had tears in my eyes. It was just the funniest because it sounded so hilarious, and the look and expression on Grim's face had me dying, man. It was hilarious. Oh boy, that was great. That was great, man. I got tears in my eyes just thinking about it, man, because it was just so damn funny. It was just so damn funny. My chair kind of squeaks too. I have a kind of a squeaky chair, but not as bad as Grim's. And I've been, being that, like I said, I'm kind of at the end of my little spiel in regards to the giveaway, and unless you guys have some other questions for me, I was thinking about throwing out, and man, it's a risk doing this, but yeah, Joe Morgan, his chair does that a lot. Is anybody out there that may want to just jump on here with me? Have any questions you want to talk to Grey real quick, on video? I figured I'd throw that out there. If there is anybody, just say something in chat. Usually I'm more reserved when it comes to it because I've had some issues in the past with people jumping on. Not to say anybody's bad, but sometimes things just get said that shouldn't be said, if that makes any sense. Yeah, Mojo man. I mean, skills are, I agree with you, brother. You know, you can have all the gear in the world, but if you don't have the skills to use them, then it's worthless. We're gonna have to do a fundraiser for Grim in his chair one of these days. You know, Prep Your Steed. We're gonna have to talk, man. We're gonna have to get you on the channel, man. Send it to him. I know he'd appreciate it very much. But I think other than that, I don't have anything else. That's pretty much my spiel. Do you guys have questions? Any questions about the giveaway? Any questions about just you want to shoot at me in general? All right, Prep Your Steed. I'll be reaching out to you. Do you have your email on your page? Metal for Breakfast. I hope Grim does do a video with that. In regards to like, let's say a Viking send off or something like that. That would make great entertainment. Yeah, and I see your point as well that some of the more better gear can be it lasts you a lot longer. How long have Shawnee? Are you asking me how long I've had my prepper mindset? It happened to me. I had an instance back in, I think it was 0405. Being in the military kind of gets you in somewhat of a prepper mindset. Let me slow this chat down here. So I don't miss a question. But we had 3 hurricanes hit us kind of back to back here in Florida, and that's where I'm located, is in the state of Florida. And I learned so much about not being prepared in that situation and having to depend on others for stuff. And I had 3 small children. I was a single father at the time, and it really changed the way I look at things. And so at that point, I started digging into prepping. And when you first dig into prepping, there's a lot of bad information out there, which is, at least at the time for me, it was. So I had to learn the hard way. I bought a bunch of dumb stuff and then, stuff that I would have never needed or used, but I've gotten a lot better at that over the last decade or so of that. You can say I was a closet prepper, if that makes any sense. Before I moved into YouTube, because a lot of people say, hey, Gray Man, you're not so great being on YouTube. And I get it. But I felt that I wanted to share information because I felt that I had something to offer to the community. Christ is the answer. If you go back to the beginning of this video, I dive into the giveaway. I have 2 giveaways. I have the one giveaway that I'm doing because I hit 4,000 subs because of the community. You guys are awesome. I always like to throw that in there because you guys make this channel. You, the subs, are the backbone of the channel. And I'm having a second giveaway on the members only tab as well. Hopefully that answers your question. Christ is the answer. Christ is the answer. It's funny. We have a shelter here called CITA, which stands for Christ is the answer. Mr. Nobody, yeah. Like I said, hurricanes will get your mind straight. The next door app, I'm curious about that. Yeah, Christy. A long story short, man, I had my 3 boys. I was a single dad. I was a district manager for a cell phone company at the time. I would have to work them into my schedule. I'd have to take them to school, and they were all pretty much in diapers. They were all kind of really young. I would have to pick them up from after school care. I would have to take them to my job. I set up in my back office. I had to set up like a little room for them to kind of play and hang out and watch, cartoons and stuff. It was tight. It was really hard being a single dad. But I learned a lot of things in regards to children and family and just a lot of values. So it was a learning experience, but I appreciate that. Lady Catherine, yeah, see, I agree. Grim. Was it a Cat 1, Grim? Was it a little baby hurricane? I mean, here in Florida, if it doesn't get past a Cat 3, no one even pays attention. But most, like I said, I'm surprised there is a lot of preppers in Florida, and the reason being is because of the hurricanes. People don't want to get caught off guard. Thanks, Christy. I really appreciate that. A Cat 3, yeah, see, Grim, Cat 3, I'm not saying take them lightly. It's better to be prepared, but when you have been through some powerful stuff like the Cat 5s and the Cat 4s that hit you right on the money, they can be extremely destructive. And when you're dealing with hurricanes, there's a few things that some people don't understand is that depending on the strength of the hurricane, tornadoes are wrapped up into this and very extreme bad lightning and floods and stuff like that. So the hurricane brings a whole ball of worms, or can of worms, as they say. I always say ball for some reason. Can of worms to the playing field. So it's a nasty situation. If you ever curious, you look at Katrina over there. If you look at Homestead down here, or Homestead Andrew down in Homestead, Florida, it leveled the entire place. Yeah, I watched videos. There was a gentleman on YouTube that filmed the derecho, and as I watched it, it looked just calm, and I watched it play out. It blew my mind that the wind picked up where it did, and trees and the destruction that it did. I was pretty honestly pretty shocked with that. Prep for it. I got lucky. I got my taxes done early. Are you sure, Grim? Are you sure you don't want to know that? Because I can text you that. Speaking of which, guys, I'm going down a new path. Me and the wife are trying something new. Upper Peninsula, Michigan, Dina Walters. I lived in Michigan for quite some time, Dina, in a small area. I think we might have had that discussion in the past. Yeah, Joe Morgan, and see, and that's when I talk about what is it called? Martial law. If you look what happened at martial law with Katrina, there was some bad stuff going on with that. Ball of worms that I used to find in my son's pocket, unfortunately, usually after washing and drying. Oh, that sucks. I can imagine what worms look like after going through the wash. But anyways, I'm diving into some gardening stuff with the wife. We just finished building our above ground bed. And maybe I'll show you guys if you guys are interested. I'm doing you know, I don't know much about gardening. My wife is more the gardener than I am, but we got some plants. So we got seeds and we got some other plants. We have some tomato plants, some peppers, cucumbers. I forget what she said. It's not lettuce, but it's some form of lettuce. She even bought a small blueberry bush that we're going to try to play with. So I think that'd be cool. Hopefully it'll be a nice learning experience for me because, my goal is to become a homesteader, and we're looking for property. It's just, the finances and the credit and all that stuff like that, getting everything on point with doing that. I saw something in that. Pastor of Reality, what's up from the Ozarks? Brother, I've thought about moving to the Ozarks, but right now we just have so much family down here. It's hard to just get up and leave, but I've looked at property out there, and it's beautiful out there. Yeah, Grim, I agree, man. It does. I love watching it, especially when the chair goes crazy. It has its moods per se. Select adventures, believe it or not, I do that all the time. I listen to a lot of YouTube content while I'm driving, and it's great because it's surround sound, so I can hear everything. I need to do that with Grim. I need to play some of his old videos while I'm driving, so I can really hone in on that chair. Independent Marine, that is awesome, brother. Awesome. I hope I have just as good luck, but I think since my wife is spearheading the garden, it will probably succeed. We also have sweet potatoes that we've been playing with as well. Yeah, no, I agree. And I don't really talk too much about this. Thanks, Harvey Black, for that. I usually don't talk about this. When I was young, I had young. What I mean by is like being homeless, and I don't want to go too deep into it, but I have been homeless. A lot of people turned their backs on me. My parents weren't living in the state, and you know, but I don't want to talk about it. But I've been there. I've been there, and it's not a fun thing. And it's I remember sitting on a bench one time or sleeping on a bench, and it was like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and the street sweeper kind of woke me up because of all the noise it made. I remember sleeping in restaurant bathrooms just to have a nice warm place, but it was rough. It was rough. I never hope people have to go through that, and if you have gone through that, I give you credit for who you are because it does make you a stronger person. And when I see people, there's a homeless lady that kind of lives out by my shop, and she blew me away one day. She blew me away because one of my coworkers, employee at the shop, tried to offer her money. She wanted I'll give her $20 so that she can get some food and or maybe some supplies or whatever. And the homeless lady said, "Look, I really appreciate what you're doing, but right now I have money in my pocket, so I don't need it right now." And I was shocked because I was thinking that most people would just like, give me. But she was like, if you see me another time and you want to reapproach me, then maybe I need it then. But right now, I don't want to take more than I need, which gave me such respect for this lady. And every time I see her, I'm always like, "Hey, how are you doing? Is everything good?" It's just it's just a solid person, and it sucks that she's in that situation. And I wish I was some sort of millionaire where I could just do a lot more than just a couple of bucks and some food. Yeah, man. Divorce can be nasty. I've been there once myself. We all have a lot of life experiences, man. Which makes us and the things that we go through. A lot of people ask, why do these things happen to us? And you could be a victim of circumstance. It could be a lot of different things, but it does mold us into the people that we are now. So some of these experiences may, you know, suck, but they make us stronger. I agree, Christ's answer. They're not all that bad. There are some, and that's what the worst part about it is, to be honest with you, is that there's some people out there who take advantage of the homeless scenario. And what I mean by that is, the people out there that are dressing up as a homeless person and sitting on with a sign and then jumping into, like, let's say a BMW and going home. There's been a lot of news or media on that, but it still happens. So you have to kind of gauge the person. When I look at people, I look at how well hygiene they are, what they're wearing, if they have jewelry on. I dig into it a little bit more. But sometimes I don't care. Sometimes I'll just give, and it's I just feel good about it because it's only a couple of bucks. You know what I mean? It's enough to get a burger, hopefully. But if they use it for bad purposes, they use it for bad purposes. At least my intention was good. That's Kaylin, that is a great, great thing. I kind of want to throw that up there. Life is a test. It's how we respond to the life test that matters. Great. I like that. Yeah, Joe. Grifters, yeah, it's bad, and you see a lot of it, which really sucks. Shawnee, I do. Matter of fact, give me a second. It might be in this bag here. Maybe I should organize my bug out bag a little bit better. All right, it's not even my bug out bag; it's my get home bag. Sorry. Got it. So Shawnee, this is the one I did a review on. It's the IE safety brick, and this is just a portable one, if that's what you mean. This is a portable, charger. But this part here is very thick. It's very durable, water resistant. Some people say waterproof, but I don't ever want to take that risk. But if it's in the rain, Grim has a big one that he did. Same premise. You can put this on the back of your pack and let it charge. Surprisingly, it's very, very durable, and it charges pretty quickly, a lot faster than I ever expected it to do. But I liked it, and I did a review on it pretty much. If you go back into my videos, you can find it. Throw that in Discord. Dun, 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 dun. I see that, man. Yeah, Shawnee, let me know your thoughts on it. If you like the video, it was early on. Like I said, I'm really green to YouTube, believe it or not. I consider myself green. I've only been here since December 13th. But I get a lot of good feedback, so that's what makes me happy. Sorry, I have to read this text here. Really? Wow. That is crazy, Grim. I had no idea that there was Google moderators in our chat. Wow. So we have Google mods in chat, guys. What's up, Cat Lady Prepper 23? Meow. You came to kind of get some coffee. Yeah, Grim, that is not cool at all. And I've been hearing a lot about them doing it. I'm glad you screenshotted that. I wonder, was it something negative? I mean, what did they delete? Send me a text, brother. I'm curious to what Google is deleting from my chats. How do you ban a Google mod? Like, how do you find them? I'm curious. Prep your Steve, they were deleting your guys too. Why are they in our chats? I gotta type in at Google, but it's nothing's popping up. How do you delete them? I'm curious. Oh, it's a bot. So there's probably no way to delete them as a mod. I mean, we're not even talking about nothing bad. That's nuts, man. I had no idea. Harvey Black, I agree. Okay. I'll have to hit her up and ask her because I'm curious if there's really a way to do that, because that blows my mind that you have some bot in your chats that just happens to be like, I don't like what they said. Wow, you got timed out, Cat Lady? On whose channel? Was it the Google bots that did that to you? Prepper Wizard, I appreciate that. GreyMan's lives matter. Wow, really, Harvey Black? They're even censoring mods themselves. And Harvey, I appreciate that email you sent me. I did some digging into what you had sent me, and I did find some weird stuff. Wow, that's stupid, Grim. Why would they even? It's just joking around and having a good time. I don't even understand why they would have deleted that. On ketos, huh? Okay. Wow, that's nuts. I guess it's getting really bad. So all you guys have had Google mods censor you, huh? Or the bots or whatever they're called. I'm gonna do some research into that. I'm curious how it works, why it works, what they're using. Maybe that'll make for a good video. Maybe or maybe not. Maybe it might get me banned or something. Wow. I didn't even know they could time you out. That's crazy. You got booted, Christy, from here? Is that what you're saying, Christy? What I do for to get away from all the stress? Well, it's very complicated, Shawnee. For me, it's I go fishing. That's where I was going to do this morning, and I got sidetracked with a bunch of stuff. But also, like I said, the gardening thing is kind of like a stress relief. I do a lot of going out in the woods and stuff. I watch. I read a lot of books. If you can see the stack of books I have next to me, I love reading. And whoa. These are just a few of books that I have sitting here, but I like reading books. Move those over there so I don't knock them down. That's crazy, Grim. I don't even know why they're even in my chat. It's a giveaway video, and it's just a random Q&A. Why would they even be in here? I don't know if I make if I wonder if I made you, Christy. I wonder if I made you a mod, if it would prevent that from happening, or if they can still do that. Greg Laurie, you too. It happened to you as well. That is crazy. That is crazy. I don't know if you guys are. This is. I say hello to people and my message gets deleted just for saying hello. Prepper 101. I mean, that makes sense because we prep, because we communicate. Maybe, but the thing is we'll even care, Harvey. No, they do it to mods too, huh, Zane? Oh, so Google is testing new software. Well, I'm going to say that their software sucks. Just make everyone a mod, Jason. It's funny because, yeah, I wonder if Jason just noticed that he's a mod, and that's Grim's fault. Just saying. Yeah, but I've learned. Unfortunately, I've had some mods go crazy on my channel, and things went sideways, and I had to fix that. It really upset me. It really upset me because, you got to have trust in the people that you have as moderators, and to see someone ban folks that I did never banned from the channel was kind of messed up. I was very upset with that. So when I removed a couple mods that either I'm not familiar with, or I used them temporarily to help out with the situation, and then it went south. Yeah. I think who is it? Is it dangerous that his whole wall is blue? Everybody has a wrench. Yeah, cat lady. I was just shocked. Yeah, Jason. Grim was like, "Hey, throw Jason a wrench." And I was like, "All right, Grim, it's on you, man. If he gets upset." Jason, have you ever been a mod on anybody's channel? Out of curiosity. Molly, good evening. Good evening. Is it evening already? I know it's like almost 4 o'clock here. Yeah, Grim have had a mod. There's a long story behind that, but Grim is a good mod. Oh, okay, Grim, smart. Oh, North Shore is now mostly wrenches as well. Okay. Well, now, Jason, you are a mod on my channel too, and you guys don't want to upset the angry prepper. Yeah, that's a good term, Grim. A bouncer. That makes sense. Ah, my faith. So they got you too. Well, I hope you include me too, cat lady. Now, I always wondered if someone's, well, actually, no. Okay, I never mind. I see it. I see how it works. I was about to ask something, and then I didn't see. Miss Papa is even scared of angry. That was funny. I thought that was great. But you guys got to understand, once you get to know Jason, he is a awesome, big-hearted person. You got, and like I always tell everybody, you know, he's a firefighter. If you really, you need to go through Jason. What you guys need to go is go when you go in the Angry Prepper, go to some of his first videos. Go all the way to the beginning and watch, and you'll get to know Jason in a better light. Modified. Thanks, cat lady. Yeah, Christy, he's like a mega mod. That's a good term. I agree, Greg Laurie. 100%, man. He is a solid mentor, at least for me. Ben Affleck. It's freedom of speech, brother. Still in surgery, huh? You're fine, Kalen. Coral tiger, sometimes that's what you have to do. I have thick skin, if that makes any sense. And so I can deal with a lot. You know, I get more, I guess, hurt by certain things that people do. Uh, and I try not to get angry because it raises my blood pressure. And I'm too old to be angry where my blood pressure goes sideways. So I try to be as calm as possible in regards to certain things. But people do push your buttons and things can go south. My wife hates it when I go that way. Yeah, Joe, I understand that, but for me, it's still a thing. If you get what I'm saying, Joe. Because if you looked at the Sunday shift report that I did yesterday, that whole thing about lies and how the media is legally allowed to lie to you, blew my mind. Blew my mind reading that information, and that's why I had to share it. Yeah, I agree. Mojo Man, that's a good. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I'm surprised you guys are. I mean, there's 70 people hanging in here. I'm just reading chat, keeping it running. Nebraska Prepper, what's up? I've been getting a lot of new names in chat and on the channel, which is really awesome. So whoever is out there sharing my channel to whatever platform they're doing, or whoever's spreading the word that GreyMan has a channel on YouTube, I really appreciate that. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate that. Because we've been growing good. It's stifled a little bit now, and ever since I got monetized, I noticed that I've gotten stifled on growth a little bit and on views on my videos. Yeah, Joe Morgan, and I discussed that, because it is a part of freedom of speech, but there are certain aspects of it where they can get away with it when they can't. But Prepper 101, you were court ordered here. Well, I appreciate you being here, brother. If I could just get more of you guys that are court ordered to come watch GreyMan. Not on here. 67 now. It fluctuates. It'll fluctuate anywhere. So, I mean, I've gone as low as 45, 50, and then it'll go all the way up to 75. People kind of pop in and be like, I don't want to hear what he has to say. And other people are like, oh, what is he saying? Okay. Just don't make a mess. Kids. Sorry, I'm paying attention. I got sidetracked. My daughter came in and asked me a question. We have I rescued two baby squirrels about a year ago. They were just little infant squirrels, and I felt bad for them. So we have two pet squirrels, and they've gotten pretty fat. And I always joke with her. I'm like, if things ever go sideways, we're gonna have to eat them. She doesn't find it as funny as I do. Yeah, no, Nebraska, I agree. I've ate squirrel. I've hunted squirrel. Man, we, years and years ago, back when I was just a teen, like 15, up north, we hunted squirrels with a blow dart gun. And talk about a challenge, trying to hunt a squirrel with a blow dart gun. It was definitely interesting. I did learn a lot from that experience. Yeah. I watched a gentleman on YouTube. He made squirrel. He skinned a squirrel and did the whole thing with a squirrel. He did all the meat and then cut it up and made like a biscuit gravy out of it and put it over homemade biscuits. Man, it looked good. It looked so good. Cat lady. Yeah, no, and some people, like I said, some people have animals for livestock and some people have animals, for consumption. Where are you located? prep your steed, if you don't mind me asking? Not specifically, but like, because I thought squirrels were everywhere. They keep squirrels in the freezer. Squirrel dumplings, yeah, man. Outsider, that's awesome. I've never had guinea pig. And you know what blew me away yesterday is if you guys were watching Grimm's live stream with Papa Prepper and Jason, I've never had chipmunk. And now from what Jason said, I don't think I'll ever want to try it. I've seen chipmunks out in the wild, but definitely probably don't want to eat them. And they do look very small and tiny. I don't know how you can make a meal out of that. Yeah, no, chickens are great. I consume a lot of chicken. Yeah, Grim. Well, me and you have actually discussed that there. Grim, are you at your desk or are you on the phone? I figure you're on your phone since you screenshotted it. I don't know. You bored, brother? You want to jump on with me? I still got another 20, about a half hour to blow. Seems like people entertained. They're hanging out, and I know I can trust you on the channel, so I can send you the link to the thing. Because people are also entertained by you, Grim. Christy, yeah, man. I was sitting here, and I was like, I haven't vaped the whole time. And I'm like, I need to do a vape. I need a vape. All right, Grim, give me 1 second, brother. Did I even set up my StreamYard link? Did I put the link somewhere so I can find it? How do I do this now that I'm thinking about it? I thought I saved it. Let me see here. I don't know. I'm just gibbering. You guys are probably like, what the hell is GreyMan talking about? I'm talking to myself. There she is. Sorry, guys. I'm just doing something real quick, and I'll be right back on chat with you folks. What I love about chat, though, is I like how there's sometimes there'll be full-blown conversations just going on in chat. And it's interesting to read some of that stuff. All right. Dun, 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 dun. There it is. All right, done. All right. Mojo Man, yeah, that could be rough, brother. I hear you. Yeah, and I'm reading the chat, and you have to understand Jason. He is 100% honest and straightforward. He tells you how it is, man. I've had turtle soup, Nebraska. It was very interesting. Gator is one of my favorites, man, and a lot of people. I've heard some people say they don't like it. So fresh gator is the way to go when it comes to gator. If you can get it fresh. I have had gator nuggets, man, at a barbecue, man. It was awesome. Good stuff. Heck yeah, Jeff. Gator bites are great. No, I have not, Joe. And I've heard people that have been overseas who have. So it's definitely intriguing folks that have eaten the canines. I mean, you never know. We might have come across it. Who knows the way food's processed here in the U.S.? That's a whole nother rabbit hole to go into in regards to people who process food. Yeah, Mr. Nobody, agreed. Because it's just not as good if you try to go to like places that serve it. You know, it's frozen and then they defrost it and all that BS, and then it's what's it call it. So now that I got so many a lot more of you guys on the membership tab, I probably have access to more emojis. Christy made me think about that now. She's putting up emojis because I added this one I thought was funny. I mean, I'll put it up there for myself. These are my current emojis that I have available for members. But I think now that I have more members, I can add more emojis. But those are the current ones I have. All right. I have a co-host now. Good buddy of mine. You guys may know him.
How's it going?
Just do that the whole time, man. It's entertainment.
I could just do this the whole time.
My view chat keep cutting out. That's weird.
I can't believe Google moderators blocked that comment of all comments.
Yeah, brother, I'm shocked.
I didn't even say anything. All I was talking about was tying a certain subscriber to a chair. I mean, it wasn't that bad.
I've seen a lot worse, to be honest with you. I've seen a lot worse.
So have I. I mean, like the chat earlier. Where were the Google bots then? I kept having to click the button and ban people like 3 times in a row.
What the heck was that about even?
When you anger certain channels for being the way they are, they make stupid things and send their friends and stuff like that.
Yeah, I figured that. Let me classified shitfish. See, it seems to block anybody that has says any word like any other something that says the word shit in it or anything. Yep. Like that. It's just retarded. It even blocks a lot of the emojis. I got rated. What was it? Maybe you were on. I don't know. I was somewhere and I got rated by somebody and it blocked all the emojis when they were trying to do all the hearts and stuff, which is just weird.
That's annoying. I mean, just let people say what they want. It's up to the channel to decide what they shouldn't be saying on the channel. You do got to make sure that all of your live streams are set to not for children, though, because otherwise, adult chat. Why is this camera crooked? That's just driving me insane. Hold still, camera. This tripod is crooked. That's the whole problem. There we go.
My camera, like I said, my other camera has been working great for, I don't know, several weeks now and decided to do a random live and it decided to want to play with me.
So check this out. A subscriber sent it to me.
That looks pretty neat.
That's a ferro rod. He handmade the wood piece for it and put a shock cord on there. And that thing is comfortable and smooth. I mean, it's awesome. And it's the same size as my other ferro rod that I've been showing. And this is the one I bought from Amazon. See the size difference there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bigger is better.
I think, what do I got here? My other ferro rod is, I wish I could show you the difference. Because I have a bunch of them floating around. But I got this huge one as well. I don't know if you can tell by the size of my hand how big it is, the size of it.
Yeah, it looks like a good size.
Yeah, definitely a good size. It's by these guys.
Sure. Yeah, they got good knives for sure.
I've been getting a bunch of weird
the same size as this one. It looks like it's just got the handle on it. This one, all it came with was a hole for whatever you want to attach to it. I'll just put a lanyard on it and call it done. Because why not?
Wrap it up with some paracord or whatnot.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Or get some shock cord would be even better. So it, stretches.
I've been getting weird stuff in my my box lately.
Greg, don't you have a shed you're supposed to be in?
Yeah, right. Cat Lady, they're pretty affordable. I mean, you may not. I mean, some people don't like Amazon, but it's the quickest way to get stuff.
Yeah, just don't get these because these suck. I'm just going to tell you, these suck. They suck. And that's that. Yeah. I'm gonna, I don't know, throw them somewhere.
You could always do a giveaway, Grim, and pass it on to someone.
Here, have some crap I don't like. There you go. That's a great giveaway.
It's like I get a bunch of weird stuff sent to me all the time, like this little thing here. I don't know what to really do with it. It's a light. It's a compass. It's all kinds of weird stuff. It's a whistle.
I got this in the mail today. I got more than one of these. If I'm going to try to show you if it's not too glary. It's like, here, let me see if I can turn down the brightness just for.
Looks like a walking liberty.
That's not helping with the brightness. That might help with the brightness. Yeah, it is. It's a. Can you see it now? Because I can't see you anymore.
I can see it. It's shiny still, but I can see it.
Yeah, here, I'll turn that angle. It's a 1 ounce silver coin, fine silver, it says. And yeah, it's a Liberty. And somebody sent me a few of them. That's awesome.
I have not been so lucky to receive a gift like that yet, but maybe in the future. I really want one of Rudy's coins. One of those.
Apparently, he's got one coming to me.
Yeah, well, you're a mod, so you got lucky.
Yeah, I was lucky to be a mod too, because I just was trying to get past his chat timer, because you got to wait 45 seconds to talk, and I was like, yeah, chat timer, it sucks, man. He's like, here, be a mod. Okay.
You know what's funny about that? I don't even know how to slow down chat. I'm looking up here. Participants pop out. Toggle timestamps. Is that how you slow down chat?
No, that'll just say what time everybody makes a comment.
I have no clue, but I don't have enough people to ever deal with that. So
I haven't had to worry about it yet either. But I do need to update my medical in my bag. Obviously, my medical is very lacking in my bag. And I have a certain viewpoint on that if it's SHTF and grid down and you're putting a tourniquet on your arm, who's going to fix it? All you're doing is prolonging the inevitable.
I agree. If you know how to do, let me throw this out with a grain of salt, amputations, you might have to go that direction when it comes to something in a full shift event. There's no unless you have a doc, you have a doc on staff on your mag or something like that. You may
yeah, I mean, that's what I was thinking. Who don't put a chest seal on me if you can't find a doctor within the next 8 hours. I'm going to just suffer for that period of time. Just let me go. I know where I'm headed. I'm not worried about it. Let me go.
Coral Trigger says send Papa the compass. I
need a new compass, but he doesn't have one at all, so that's horrible.
I prefer these type of compasses versus some of your standard compasses, just because you can, like I said, you can shoot your stuff like that. Plus, they have a lot of little other gadgets on here that you can use. This is more of a cheaper one. I have a really nice one that was given to me by my grandfather that I really like. And it's funny, Grim, I have that same one that you have, that Walmart piece of trash crap.
Yeah, it's junk.
But like I said, when we start prepping, sometimes we just grab stuff just to grab stuff, and then we're like, man, I shouldn't have never bought this.
Yeah, it's been in my bag for a couple of years, and that one Jason showed, I'm going to try to pick that up soon. Hey, I hear we're getting a new stimulus check soon. Maybe I'll get a new compass.
Yeah, right.
But what I'm really trying to get into, and what I'm going to find a way to do, is Bear Independent is holding a Stop the Bleed class in my area. I believe it's in April, and that's the medical class where they provide the medical gear for you to use while they're teaching you, and they provide a trainer medical kit to take home with you once you're done with it. And yeah, it's a $350 class. They just held one in Nashville, and I think they're headed to Georgia next, and then in April they're heading to Indianapolis, and I am going to find a way to be there for sure.
Oh, that's pretty awesome, man. I would like that. What's up, Susie? I'm trying to see if I missed anything in chat, because they were talking about, I think Prep Your Steed said something about surgery.
I believe it's Prep Your Stead, by the way.
Prep Your Stead. I pronounce everything wrong. Just like I say compass and Jason says compass.
Okay.
I was listening. Tomato.
Well, do you say washer or washer?
Washer.
Thank you.
What's the other one that everybody has? Pecan pie or pecan pie?
There you go. Yeah, so I'm looking at the Bearfac, because I've been trying to put together parts of the Bearfac, but it's going to be so much easier just to get the Bearfac. And yeah, if they're sending stimulus checks, I'm updating medical gear. And the thought process behind it isn't for me personally, because like I said, just let me go. But I have other people that are going to be with me, including children. If if I have to ever bug out or if anything happens in the house. And I know with the Bear Fac, if you use it and save, one of your limbs or your life with it, they'll replace whatever you use for free.
That's awesome. Joe, the Sonato, the MC2G, I think that's the brand that Angry was talking about with the compasses.
It is. I still have the link pulled up over here. It's the Sonato MC2, and they have several different versions of the MC2 depending on what location you are in. So they have metric. They have the one I'm looking at's the USGC or USGS, and it's $40 on Amazon.
Yeah, I saved it on my I call it my outdoors list. I added it to that so I can always have it in there. So when I know when I want to buy more stuff. Yeah, I mean that's when it comes to stimulus stuff, I just use it for preps. To be honest with you. Take care, outsider. Have a good day. I was wondering if I could find it in the med bag. I know you got one, Grim, which is really, I like yours too. But I like, and you might have the, I don't know if you have the same one or not that I have. But when it comes to one of these things.
Oh, what is that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, the oximeter. Yep, I got one.
Love these things, man. And they're great. I know you like electronics and stuff like that, but showing that I'm pretty calm.
Some people.
You're going through crap?
I mean, it's just nonstop with the emails and.
Yeah, like I said just a couple days ago, I had nothing but phone calls and phone calls. I was like, oh man, this is heating up, as they say. And we're sitting here. I'm trying to put all this shit back in here. Too much stuff in this bag, I tell you that. But I mean, you never know when you might need some of it. I even have a small surgical kit,
Yeah. I do need some medical gear. I know. I do a lot of hiking and stuff, and you never know I'm going to fall and break my leg.
But yeah, that and learning how to apply it to yourself, especially if you're out there by yourself. Most of the time when I go out there as well, I'm by myself, and I carry a small med kit with me.
I have a Cap 7 tourniquet that was in my pocket earlier. I moved it. I set it over there with the rest of my stuff. The oximeter also, I have a heart rate monitor on my arm now because of this thing.
Okay.
I've heard different people say different things about how accurate it is, but
the smartwatch that I want, I can't have because it's $1,200. It's by Garmin.
I've seen that one. Yeah, they got the SOS beacon on it, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've seen it.
It's very great for the outdoors person, but it's just so pricey.
Yeah, it's got that GPS locator in it. If you got a problem, you tap it. I think it's 3 times, and people will come and save you. Yeah, I'd love to have one of those too.
Right? maybe I can convince Dusty Data to do to get one of those and do for a grand prize for Prepperty, like the Super Championship round or something. We were talking about who he should bring on that channel, and I was like, there's some interesting people. It would be hard to get them, but just imagine having like Jason, Canadian Prepper, Magic Prepper, some of those guys going
Bear Independent.
Yeah, Bear Independent. That would be awesome.
Get him up there with Canadian Prepper and let him have a debate.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see that go down. I don't know what the issue is that happened between them two.
See you later, Jason.
Yeah, Jason, take care, brother. Thanks for stopping by. I can't even speak.
Yeah, that would be fun. I'm going to have Prep Your Stead on 8 p.m. Eastern Time Wednesday. I'm going to have TJ Preps on 8 p.m. on Thursday. I'm going to have Sean from Green Thumb Prepper on the following week on Wednesday, I believe also at 8 p.m. But I got to make sure I get that confirmed closer to the day because you never know what could pop up, a week in advance. So
I'm supposed to have Broussard Homestead on tomorrow night, but I haven't got a full confirmation from him yet. So I'll end up finding out probably this evening. If not, I will find someone else that's available, because I have a bunch of emails of folks that want to be on the channel.
Yeah.
But but here's a problem I ran into. I was watching your live yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Jason was like, "Hey, Papa Prepper, when do you want to come on?" And he threw out some dates. And I'm listening, and I heard the dates. And I'm like, "Please pick the 17th. Please pick the 17th." And just like, "Oh, the 16th. Oh, that's great. 9 p.m. on Tuesday. Awesome." And I'm like, "That's the day I go live."
You might as well cancel that one.
I'm probably going to run it at 8 o'clock. I'll run something at 8 o'clock.
I would.
Sorry if I step on anybody's toes. I was running at 8, but you know. But
Is that a Tuesday?
It's a Tuesday, yeah.
Yeah, because Pinball goes live at Tuesday at 8, I believe.
I just think
you can go to Prepper Nerd's website. He's got the list of everybody and what times they go live. It's a YouTube TV guide per se for the prepper channels. And yeah, you'll know who you're stepping on, because it's impossible not to do it.
Agreed. Yeah, because Tuesday's usually not too bad. That's why I chose Tuesdays most of the time. Let me see. I'm trying to think of who else is out there that goes on Tuesdays. It'll be complex. And then I thought about maybe going at 10 o'clock, but I don't know if the guest or folks would be awake. But then I remember when I go live on Thursdays in the middle of the night, sometimes, late at night, I have 65, 70 people in chat. So maybe I can go at 10 o'clock right after Angry, and Angry can push everybody over to GreyMan Prepping.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
So that might be an option there, because he's done it before, man. On that Thursday night live that I had, he told everybody to go over there that day, and man, that live blew up. It was like one of my highest lives. No one's topping Rudy yet. No one has topped the Alaska Prepper interview. Need a late night Friday or Saturday. Christy, I tried Fridays. Friday's so saturated. That's why I do it on Thursdays now. I try to shoot for Thursday at 10:30, unless Jason has something going on at 10:15, and then I'll push it back to like 11:15. Usually I try to pay attention, because I got it wrong last week, because I thought Jason was doing something at 10:15, and he ended up he didn't have nothing on that day. And so I went a little early. Turned out to be a good time. We were on for 3 hours.
Yeah, that list is at Prepper Nerd's website. I think it's preppernerd.com. I believe so. I always forget names. So, yeah, that might be it. Maybe.
Prepper Nerd I know who you're talking about. I wonder if I can find it, because he emailed me not too long ago. Let me see if I can find it. Gmail. Let me see here. Prepper Nerd. I guess I could just search for Prepper Nerd in my emails.
Yeah, I have him on my Discord. Let me see if he's available. I should have the link to his website in my Discord too. But finding anything in that mess, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I know, right? All right, let's see. Okay, it's a Prepper Nerd TV guide.
Yep. You find it?
I think I did. Let me move this over here to a new window. Move stuff around a little bit. Drop that email down and bring us back up. And then see if I can share that with folks. So
there it is.
That's what he got currently right there.
Yeah.
Hey, he has me on there. Tuesdays at 7 o'clock, which is wrong.
Yeah. You can send him an email to fix it.
All right. Going on, Papa Prepper. GreyMan Prepping late night, 10:30. That one's right. Dangerous Freedom. Band Life with Gina. Grim Survival. That's Sundays at 6.
Yep, that's correct. Hey, there you are again.
There I am again.
Yeah, this is all the upcoming days. If you see the dates there.
Oh, okay. Okay. I gotcha. Okay. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if you guys can see that up at the top of the screen right here. This is the
prepper-nerd.com. Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. I like that.
Holy crap, I'm getting.
People want your attention, Grim. Lady Catherine, I have not created a Discord. I don't really know how to use it. I know how to be on other people's Discord, but then I end up muting them because I get nothing but notifications.
I keep all the individual rooms muted and just keep it up on the screen and look at it every now and then.
But I'm on MeWe. I'm on, well, I don't even use the Rumble anymore. I just hate it. It's just crap. I'm on Phoenix Social, which Grim put me onto. I'm on MeWe, Twitter, Instagram, all that fun stuff like that. I'd like to do Discord and stuff like that. I just don't know how to use it properly and have the time to set it all up. But I know some of you.
I'm getting threats now because of all this BS.
Really?
Yeah, it's fun.
That's insane.
People threatening to take me down. Ooh, I'm so scared. I'm shaking in my chair.
As far as I know, you weren't even mentioned in that stuff, or at least you know what I was talking about earlier.
You should check out my Patreon because I threw them all under the bus.
Oh, okay, I will have to do that because that's always interesting. I'm so mad at my camera. Are you using the same camera I'm using right now? The one with the little ring light thing on there?
The Razor, yeah. It's the only one I have besides my phone.
Like I usually like to use my favorite camera, which I wonder if I can switch to it and see if it's on right now. See that one? I'm gonna see if it'll stay on there just to play around. I'm gonna leave the Razor here right in my way just because I like using this camera. If you notice, the quality is awesome. I'm gonna slide this over a little bit. I could help you set up one if you need at GreyMan. And I even said at GreyMan. I'm Greg. Yeah, we can discuss it, man. You have my email, don't you? Susie D says, "Do you got chickens, Grim?" Oh, your chair. Okay, gotcha. Barefoot and AK is Van Life with Gina sent me here. Well, I appreciate that, Barefoot. Gina is a great person. I love watching some of her stuff. It's crazy what she did to, and as you can see, that camera is still failing. So we're going to go ahead and use this camera still. Bada bada bing. Move that there. It's a little crooked, but oh well. But anyways, in regards to Gina, I love what she did with that, how she retrofitted that kind of van truck thing. That was kind of cool. Now that's really crooked. There we go. Comrade Radio Prepper, what's up, man? Grim, I was going to ask you, do you think the Baofeng, the 5, was it the 5UR? What's the one that you have?
Yeah, UV5R.
UV5R. Do you think do you think I should just go for that because of the price point? I was looking at the UV8 or whatever it was, but
unless you have a license, you're not broadcasting on it currently anyway. So the UV5R is a good way to learn. And if you learn and decide you want something slightly more powerful, because it's only very slightly, and that will get out just a little bit farther. It's not going to help you receive anymore, but it will broadcast slightly farther. But the difference is minimal, in my opinion. So I would suggest just going with the cheaper one right now for learning purposes. You can always upgrade later and throw that one in someone else's bag or keep it in the vehicle or whatever you want to do with it. So,
because I've seen they have like these little packs, like 3 and 4 packs or dual packs or whatever, not like clamshells, but just packs of them. You can buy that. You get the better antenna and the programming cable and a bunch of other stuff for a decent price.
Yeah, I have the programming cable, a couple of different softwares you can use for basically programming it and updating it and things like that. It's not necessary to have any of that to use it. And I do have a walkthrough video on how to program channels into it and all that, just with the handset itself in a playlist. I think I named it School or something like that. Something weird.
Independent Marine is asking us both a question, and Grim might be better at this because I ask Grim all the time for these answers. Let me see if I can find it here.
I see it.
You see it?
I use several different tripods for my phone. I have one sitting right here with some mud on it. This is just a clamp that clamps on, and this is actually a tripod and a selfie stick, so it extends that far. Maybe you can see that. Maybe actually a little farther than that. Maybe even a little farther than that. Maybe not. I don't know. But it gets out. I think it's about 3 feet when it's fully extended. And this I'll use if I'm recording with the phone on the desk, and sometimes I'll take it with me. I have another one that has the bendy legs that you can adjust the size, wrap it around trees, stuff like that. That's actually what that camera's hooked to right now. And then I have a full size tripod that is an Amazon Basics that I keep in the vehicle usually, because I usually don't use that unless I'm outside anyway. So yeah, that's where it usually stays. And all 3 of them have phone clamps. The Amazon Basics, I don't think it actually came with the phone clamp because I had too many of those anyway. But this thing just screws in, because any standard tripod screw will. You can get these separate, and it has one on the back too if you want to set it like this. But I had never found a point to that. Yeah, the Amazon Basics is a really good tripod. I think up to 6 feet tall is what it'll extend to, up to. And it works really well. I haven't broken that one yet. I've broken several, but not that one. Or maybe I did have another one like that. I think I did have another one like that I broke. I don't know. I've broken several. So tripods are the way to go, because it keeps everything stable. Now, if you're doing hiking, walking, doing anything with a lot of movement, you need a gimbal. I'm sure you know all about that.
Yeah. Agreed. I'm working on a project. Remember, Grim, I told you, I don't know if you remember, a while back that I was building some shelves. You had asked me what I was doing or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I'm building these shelves, I'm going to give everybody a sneak peek here in a second, is I don't really show a lot of my preps. So I decided to build some shelves in my office here and grab some preps, some additional preps, and throw them on these shelves. And I'm going to end up kind of try to maybe do like an organization thing. Right now, what I'm about to show is not organized, but I want to show people some stuff that they can prep and how to do it. But here, I'll kind of pan the camera around, maybe peek around this corner here. But that's the shelves that I'm working on for prepping stuff over there. But
and you got all kinds of studio equipment set up there, don't you?
Yeah, I do, brother. I'm going to have to be talking about gear, medical stuff, bleach alternatives and bleach, and then of course food way up there at the top. And I got my plants way over there. I don't know if anybody can see them. These new plants I'm going to start planting down over there. I know it's.
Did you get the seeds from Hutch by any chance?
No, Hutch did not get any seeds. That would be very interesting.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
But as we call it, the real prepper scenario, I want to show people preps and organizational skills and stuff like that down the road. So I'm slowly building that section back there to do some videos with that. I think it'll be entertaining, and people will get some knowledge, and stuff that I like to prep.
One thing I won't do on camera is walk people through my pantry. I'll be happy to show all the extra stuff. I'll pull stuff out of my pantry and show it, but I'm not taking nobody into my pantry. That's just, no, it's just not happening, because nobody needs to know everything I have. It just puts a big giant target on me. But I will prove that I'm a prepper by showing people some of the stuff. I mean, the video today, I was in a shed that still has a wall full of buckets. It's all full of food. I didn't go into what's in every single bucket, but yeah, it's a lot of rice, beans, salt, stuff like that.
Yeah, and that's why I figured if I do that, I can show people some stuff without actually taking them into my prepper pantry. Me and Brian over at Be Ready were talking yesterday about showing preps. And I said, well, Brian, I don't mind showing certain stuff because I have an offsite location where the majority of my stuff is. Because I'm always worried if the house gets damaged or ransacked or broken into. So I have an offsite location where I keep a lot of stuff more organized, and a lot more of my stuff, which is quickly accessible, if that makes any sense. But
I have something quickly accessible sitting right here next to the desk. It makes very loud sounds when I access it.
That's funny. What is that? Pushes people not to show your preps. Patera at Appalachia Homestead pushes people not to show your preps. Yeah, no, and I get not showing your preps. There are certain things I'm willing to show, but even Jason said he doesn't believe that there's a lot of people out there that would come to, let's say, I think where Jason is in Harlem. I think that's where he's at.
Somewhere in New York City.
Yeah, they're not going to just go knock on his door and say, let me take your canned foods, which, maybe in an extreme shift event, but to really pinpoint people's location. And if you ever come at a prepper, most preppers are extremely prepared when it comes to their freedom seeds and their boomsticks. So I would never suggest that. And a lot of people carry, stuff like this that is not friendly and can hurt you.
Oh, you don't have to show your preps to prove that you're a prepper. But when you put yourself out here on YouTube and you claim to know things and you claim to have things and you claim to be able to do things, you're influencing a lot of people. And if you are influencing a lot of people and you are completely full of shit, then yeah, it's highly recommended that you prove yourself, because you're the one who started the channel. You're the one who's putting yourself out there. You're the one who's giving people advice. Prove yourself. Don't just talk. Act.
Yeah. I even told people, I said, when I go out and do some reviews and stuff, I might mess up. But the good thing is that I'm learning from that mess up or that accident or whatever it may be that I come across, or, things, but we all learn from it in the video, and people can take away from like, okay, well, don't do it this way, do it that way.
But just to further clarify, it is ridiculous that we have to do that, because there's so many people in the community that have made us have to do that by hurting other people with the content they're putting up. And it's not just one, it's several.
Oh, there's when I first started watching YouTube years and years ago in regards to prepping, I came across some stuff that blew my mind. Matter of fact, let me grab something to kind of give you an idea what I'm talking about. Whoops. Yeah, this is what happens when you have preps all over your floor, guys. Stay over.
I know all about that.
I have so many knives now. And there's a lot of people use a sharpening stone, and a lot of people use other different things to sharpen stuff, the little quickie things like I have on my bags and stuff like that. But I've learned now that certain knife manufacturers have certain degrees or certain angles that they use, and you have to be precise in the way you do these knives. If not, you destroy the blades.
Yeah.
So I got me.
You didn't learn that the hard way.
Yeah. This is what they call for strapping. I think it's what it's called. Stropping. There you go. Yeah. See, I just learned.
You can use your belt if you got a good leather belt for that as well.
And this is the Lansky sharpening system.
I've seen that one. Yeah, that one's decent. Pretty good.
Yeah, it's
good for off grid. Mine's still sitting next to me here. I think I don't know if I've shown you this one before. I've made a video of this thing. This is my knife sharpener, my go-to.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, you can change the angle.
Grinder. Yeah, it has all the angles, the degrees right here that it slide it right through that. I currently have a leather stropping belt on it, but I have multiple belts of multiple grits, and that's all it is a miniature belt grinder. And you can use this for sharpening axes, knives, scissors, lawnmower blades, whatever. I mean, this thing works.
That is awesome. I like that. I'm suspicious of people who wear hats. Oh boy.
There we go. That's better. Now are you not suspicious anymore? Yeah, see, there we go.
Everybody says I look like some sort of like either some sort of.
You just need a feather.
Yeah, right. Yeah, give the whole Rudy look.
No, get the whole pimp look.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, get you a pinstripe suit.
Oh boy, man. But yes, I'm bald.
I'm getting there.
But I've been bald. I haven't been bald since high school. I've been shaving my head since high school because of the military and all that stuff like that. And it's just easier not having to deal with hair. Brim's gadget man.
Every time you get quiet, I'm just gonna start rocking.
Man, that shit made me laugh. I tell you, man, that one day, man, just really blew my mind.
Did it make a good fart noise?
Yes, it was,
Yeah.
and you had an expression on your face. You were like that, and it had me.
Stupid chair. Shut up, chair.
LOL. Oh my god, right? I'm just reading chat. GTG for now, GreyMan and Grim. No, you're good. You're good, cat lady. It's the middle afternoon. I didn't even. It's been bouncing anywhere between 50 to 70 some people in here, man.
Why you been on here for 2 hours?
2 freaking hours. Yeah, I had no clue. I was just trying to do a little video about the bag that I want to give away, and then all of a sudden, I have a bunch of people that joined my member tab, so now I got to do that giveaway video as well. I'm gonna run this giveaway first, and then I'll run that giveaway because I'm gonna order them brand new knives. I don't want to give them the knives that I've been beating the hell out of. Sure, Joe. I'm willing to learn anything, brother. All those gadgets, and you got that chair, bro. Listen to mine. I don't know. Can you hear mine?
Do you know why I have this chair? It's because I have all these gadgets.
Yeah, right. That's a good explanation of that, man. I'm sitting here looking at all this random crap that I got sitting on my desk.
I'm putting mine off. I don't got too much random stuff. So I got this though. I forgot to put it in my bug out bag. I'm putting this in my bug out bag.
You can beat someone with that brick.
I'm telling you. Yeah, I was thinking that too. This is like a weapon. It's just, there we go.
I was looking at you. Didn't you have one of these the other day? Did you have one of these those little Right in the Rain little pads and pens?
No, I've looked at the Right in the Rain pads and pens. I just don't see them to be necessary. I have writing utensils and I have paper and I keep them in Ziplocs. So yeah, I just don't see it to be that necessary for that. Plus I have a Galaxy Note, which even if grid down, I can still write on it and I can still charge it. All I got to do is pull the pen out and start writing on my screen, because you got one too.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just don't see, and this is waterproof. I mean, I just don't see the point in writing the rain pens and stuff.
I've always wanted to take that challenge where people take their Galaxy, their phone, and put it underwater, like in their pool, and record, but I just never had the balls to do so.
I know this is waterproof too. It's got swimming things on there for if you take it swimming to record your exercise while you're doing it, which is interesting.
Is that a Galaxy Watch or is that like a okay?
Yeah, Galaxy Watch 3 or something like that. I don't know. Somebody gave it to me. I thought it was funny too.
I pondered it, because I wanted to get the what was it? I think the Pop-Up Prepper has one. Which watch did he have?
I know Jason had the Apple Watch he was showing off last night.
I'm just not, and I'm probably going to piss off a bunch of people. I'm just not an Apple guy. I'm just
neither am I. I don't like anything Apple. I never have.
Eric says the only thing I've accomplished today is coffee, Mountain Dew, Marlboros, and live streams.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. What I've accomplished today, I actually did that today and recorded it today, was the fuel container that I put in the shed. So I've accomplished an extra 13.7 gallons of fuel that is being put away. I was told by a couple of people after I made the video that the stabilizer I put in there sucks and I should cycle it out about 6 months to a year. So, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's cool that you like I said, we all learn from stuff.
Yeah, it's good to know because, I've always heard people say put fuel stabilizer in it. So that's what I did. I've never done it before, which I said that in the video. I've never done it before. I do have extra fuel in about 10 more gallons in 2 5-gallon cans I have too. So I'm, a little over 20 gallons of gas.
Klinger says they work good. They work well in the shower and the bath.
You live streaming that?
Your mom and pa's here, Grim.
Oh, I better behave myself.
Homestead Oss, how you guys doing?
Yeah, they were here earlier. I guess they got booted and came back, maybe, or had to go and came back.
I was watching them. Was it yesterday? They got a lot of visitors in and out.
Yeah.
I have no one that visits me. I'm lonely.
Oh, yeah. I don't have anyone I want to visit me, save for like 2 people. So I'm good with that. It's just.
I divorced my watch.
Oh, this isn't a watch. This is a freaking tracking device and a computer on my arm. I mean, I can talk to this thing like I'm on Night Rider. I can answer phone calls with this and just say this and that and whatever. I can walk up to drink machines with Samsung Pay and just hold my watch up to it and get stuff to pop out. I mean, it's not a watch. It looks like a watch, but it's not a watch.
Northern Girl Hobbies, what's up? You're fine, Northern Girl. This was not a planned live, and for some reason the planned live seemed to do pretty good for some, or non-planned lives seem to do better than I expected. But probably because no one else is on right now. Grim, I use Seafoam.
Yeah. Please elaborate. Seafoam. Is that a chemical? I assume, not actually sea foam. I could be wrong. I don't know.
I believe you guys. I don't know if it's Lynn or Wayne, but no, I believe you guys have visitors. If trust me, if I was in Australia, I'd be visiting all the time. I'd love to come over for dinner one night. That'd be awesome.
Nebraska Prepper, I agree. It is a tracking device. So is my phone. So is my computer. So is all the camera gear that's plugged into my computer. The microphone, you can hear me whether I mute it or not. I have GPS jammers. They're not tracking me if I don't want them to.
Here in this, I don't know if this will ruffle any feathers, but here's what I think about the whole tracking thing, because a lot of people, say stuff about your phones and they say stuff like that. If the government, the big boys, we're talking the big boys, if they want to find you,
Yeah, they don't need to use your phone,
yeah,
but your phone just makes it easier.
they will find you. If you have a bank account, if you have a job, if you have a social security number, think about all the traffic cams that you see on the way to work or in traffic. They will track you all the way from your house. You're like, oh, I'll just leave my house and in the middle of the night and no one will know. And I'm like, good luck. Hopefully you're not leaving in your car that has a computer in it as well.
Yeah, I mean, facial recognition technology has advanced quite a bit.
I've
You're
heard
not
people say,
hiding from anybody.
yeah, people say, well, I'll disappear into the woods. I mean, if they're looking for you, they do have drones with heat seat, FLIR and night vision and all kinds of crazy stuff, man. Think about this. They track people in Afghan mountains and they find them. So us as U.S. citizens, I'm pretty sure if they really want to find us, they probably will find us. Yeah, Bonnie, that's what I'm saying.
I'm just not even trying. I'm trying to look away from the chat because man, I can't. Yeah, these people.
Did I miss something?
Probably. I'm not. Yeah, I'm just that's just there. That's all I'm saying. Domestic gangster. It just popped up. It's 2 hours running now. And
Yeah.
yeah, 2 hours just
Wow.
popped up. This is why I use some of the social medias to post it probably about 10 minutes prior at the earliest, but usually at least an hour before if I remember to do so, which half the time I don't. This is why I have a bot. Well, that's one of the reasons why I have a bot. My bot's been very useful for weeding out people that shouldn't be in my Discord trying to join lately.
You can actually have your own bot. That's kind of cool.
Oh, yeah. Greg set up my bot in my Discord. He's out there. That's all
yeah.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, Greg said he would help me out as well, putting something together here. The trackable is my laptop, no flat screen TV, no smartphone. Yeah, but Julie, if if you have credit cards, bank accounts, any of that stuff, man, it's tough. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's extremely tough. Yes, Jason is on in 20 minutes, and I will be gone at that time. I will be gone at that time because I will not step on Jason at all. And you can't even really step on Jason. You can try, but
Jason's gonna step on you.
yeah, he will demolish you, which I think is funny. And I still got to run to the store and get something to eat too, man. I didn't even realize. I keep on saying, "Oh, I'm only going to do this for an hour," and then here we are 2 hours later.
Yep. I heard you say like an hour ago that you only had about 10, 20 minutes left, and it was like, sure you do.
I'm probably going to get in trouble. Put it that way.
With who?
Probably the my lovely wife.
Oh, so you can actually get in trouble with your wife? Is that a real thing?
Well, kind of. She's very understandable when it comes to the YouTube thing, and she's very supportive. But sometimes we make plans, and when I deviate from the plans, she gets upset.
Oh, well, I was going to show you the handcuffs, but I put them back in the bag. So
I thought that was funny when you pulled those out last night. That was hilarious.
I've always kept them in my bag. They're good for more than just what people think they're for. They're good for that as well, but they're good for a lot of things. I mean, they can be used to, let's just say in a SHTF situation, you are bugged out. You need shelter. There's a gate. It's open. You go through it. You can use a set of handcuffs to lock that gate behind you and, slow somebody down that's trying to get to you.
Yeah, and I like what you said about some of the uses that you can use for that. Bonnie, I appreciate that. I love you guys as my subscribers. You guys are the super important to me. You know what I mean? I've built a good base of subscribers that I truly appreciate. Make them pop in the microwave for a minute. We make take ahead burritos and make them pop in. Okay, gotcha, domestic. Mind the gutter. Mind in the gutter. Okay.
Mine's been there for a week.
Chat is always interesting to read. There's some good stuff in there.
Yeah, I've been thinking about throwing out some jokes about a certain mountain, but I ain't doing it yet. I've been thinking about it though. I'm trying to bite my tongue, really, because I'm just so sick of it all. I wish it would stop, but it doesn't.
Greg says he's contracting for Skynet.
Yep. Yeah, Greg, you don't know it, but Greg's a Terminator just lying in wait.
I always wondered if you've been seeing the tech that's been coming out. I don't know if you're in the whole, well, yeah, you're a techie kind of guy. I like to watch all this up and new and coming tech. And here's the funny thing about tech is what we're seeing is usually like 5-10 years old from what they actually are working on currently.
Yep, typically. China put out the fastest quantum computer that was ever made that makes Google's quantum computer look like an apple.
I like the way you referenced that. What was I going to say? I'll probably have to be watching Angry from my phone because I'll be in a car at that point. So that means if I notice when I'm on my phone, I won't say nothing in chat because as soon as I do, everybody says hello and I can't tag everybody. It gets crazy.
Yeah, you can still tag them, but you have to type it out manually.
Which sucks.
Yeah, it does, especially when you get names like Cat Lady Prepper 23 Meow. I'm not tagging that if I have to type it manually. Just saying.
Agreed. Yeah, Be Charming, we're still here. We're about to wrap it up here in about 3 minutes, so we're good because Angry's about to pop on, and he's always has a great message and very entertaining.
Oh yeah, yeah. I wonder what he'll talk about today. I'm curious.
Jason's on in 5 minutes. We could have been that fast. 4:43. No, Jason's on in about 17 minutes. He's on 5:00 p.m. Eastern.
It's kind of early for him to be doing a live, isn't it?
It's is it a premiere or a live?
I'm loading up the other screen here to see. It's premiere. Yeah, premiere.
Joe, I'll be doing the giveaway probably next week for the bag if that's what you're talking about, and the blades I'll probably be doing a week after that. I try to give everybody at least a week to whoever wants to participate to put all the comments down there. Hopefully, most folks know. I'm probably gonna have to put something in a community tab and tag it with the specifics in regards to the giveaway because this went far beyond a giveaway video.
Yeah, you might just make a standalone video for the specifics would be a lot easier.
Yeah, maybe I'll do like a little quick 5-minute, giveaway video. So guys, keep an eye out. I might.
And if you're doing a giveaway just for your members, you can post the specifics just to your members in a video just for them too on your thing. You can just make it just for that, and that would be easier. And then you can just promote that, hey, I'm doing a member only giveaway in all your other videos, and that's what will get people to join your membership.
That's a good idea. Yeah, for sure.
Marketing. I've read all the books.
I'm surprised how many members I've gotten so far. I think it's pretty cool, man. I really appreciate people going that, I guess, that extra mile to support the channel. I think that's pretty awesome of those folks. Have a good one. Prep your steed. Thank you so much for joining the Grey Gang. She must have heard us.
Stead.
A
steed is like a horse. What is with that light? It's like the donkey from Shrek is a steed. No, not really, but
okay.
You get it?
Yeah, okay.
And she lives on a homestead, so
stead.
There you go.
Stead. Prep your homestead. Bingo. I've been enlightened today. I've learned something.
Trying to help.
Love you too, brother. Have a good night. Take care, everyone. Yeah, it seems like everybody's starting to bounce.
Because that sounds just hilarious.
What? Oh, the chair?
No, the prep your steed comment. Because when you think about it, it is a horse, a steed.
Yeah, I've heard. That's what I thought. I thought it was referencing horses, but
she actually.
As in homestead, yes. Thank you so much. Prep
Yeah.
Your Stead.
Prep Your Stead will be on my channel 8 p.m. Wednesday, Eastern time.
Well, I'm gonna be having her. I'll probably have her on in the next few weeks as well.
You should.
I think it'll be interesting to have, and we all have different ways that we approach the interviews. So I think we'll both be entertaining and informative in regards to our interviews.
My watch is making weird symbols and telling me it's time to get moving. It wants me to exercise.
Princess Buttercup, basically a subscriber is someone that is what you are right now. Subscribers are just on the channel, and that's why I'm doing 2 giveaways. One for subscribers and one for members. Members are folks that basically it's a monthly kind of like subscription thing. Like I've learned from other creators. I have 3 tiers. One is like $1.99 a month. One is like $5 a month, and then of course, I call it the Angry Prepper tier, which is the G Spot, which is $10 a month. And it's just like an extra way to say thanks, an extra way to support the channel, because sometimes YouTube will not say fully demonetize us, but limit us in our ability to not create content, but to to drive revenue from ads and stuff like that. And let me just say thank you to Christy Klinger for joining the G Spot.
Of course she did.
A lot of folks say, do you do YouTube for money? And I want to address this real quick before we wrap this up. So the reason we have these membership things and AdSense and other ways to support the channel, other than just being a subscriber, liking and commenting, is because what a lot of us do here is we'll put it back. I like to put it back into the channel. So like for my members that have joined, the money that I'm going to use the money that I got from that to buy 2 blades like this brand new and give it back to the members.
Yeah.
Plus it helps with, cameras, just in time in general, like to give you an instance, when let's say Grim or I go out in the woods and we do a video out in the field, we may be out there from anywhere from 4 to 6 hours, then come back to the house and then what's the word I'm looking for? And then edit. So we have 8 to 10 hours in a video that we're producing. And if you break it down by YouTube cents, we're getting paid like 3 cents an hour. So if that makes any sense. So that's why we have these memberships and these other ways to donate to the channel. It just helps us out. You've seen the super chat stuff before. Prep your stead. Thank you for joining the G Spot.
You got it.
I'm thinking before I say stuff now.
Yeah, I don't think before I say anything. I just say whatever I want and go with it.
But it's not something that's required of you folks to do so. It's just some people who like to go that extra mile, and that's all it's all about. Because
see, that's what you need to change it to, is instead of welcome to the G Spot, you found the G Spot.
Yeah, that's a good idea. You found the G Spot. That is a pretty good one. That's funny. I had money freed up this month. Yeah, Northern Girl, the G Spot is very on fire today, isn't it?
Yeah, that's an awesome way to put it.
It is on fire.
It's just, I'm not going to say it. Oh, I'm not going to say it.
Did you see what Christy just wrote? She says, investing in the G Spot is always worth it.
She would know.
And what's funny is the ladies that are the ones that pushed me to create that tier as well, after Angry had mentioned that tier.
Of course they did. We know they're all a bunch of naughty, ladies. Naughty ladies. Yeah. Behave, Grim. Behave yourself.
Anyways, folks, I think we've ran long enough. I want to give everybody time to grab a drink and some snacks before the Angry Prepper, or the Angry Truth, I think is what's going on the premiere.
Truth at 5 p.m. So you got about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
China was social credit system in China.
What?
The social credit system in China.
That should be interesting, because I like how it relates to what's going on over here in the U.S. and how it translates.
You are not innocent. No.
I saw that too. I didn't make a comment.
I had to.
If it's on fire, domestic gangster said if it's on fire, you should seek medical care.
Yeah, you might consider some infections possibly if it's on fire.
Oh man, you gotta love when chat goes sideways, man.
My chat always goes sideways. All I had to do was show up. We knew it was going to happen.
Right. But other than that, Grim, do you have anything you want to say on the way out?
I have a lot of things I want to say, but I'm not going to.
Oh man. All right, guys, look, I will do something more with the giveaway, because I know this kind of went long and it might be confusing with the giveaway that I'm doing for the bag, the bug out bag / get home bag. And I will also do something more for the members in regards to, so everybody's kind of clear on the whole giveaway stuff. So I will dig deeper into that. I had no clue this was going to go this way. No, Bonnie, unfortunately, I was going to, but then I was reminded that I had to do this video with the giveaway stuff, and I missed it. But Bonnie, I do have, it'll be back on the Medical Monday next week. I do apologize for that, and anybody who was expecting that today. So I do apologize in advance. Other than that, I will see everybody. What is tomorrow? Tuesday? Yeah. I'll be live tomorrow night, Tuesday, interviewing, hopefully, the Broussard Homestead. Don't want to say that's 100% correct. Hopefully he'll respond to me, or maybe I'll check my emails here later and he'll have that locked in with me. And then I will be back on track with my normal stuff in regards to my schedule. Anyways, everybody, thanks so much for everybody who's joined the memberships on the membership tab. Thanks for everybody being here. Thanks for all the thumbs up. Love you guys. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. I will see everybody over at Jason on the Angry Truth. God bless.
See you later.